For breakfast today, we have got protein pancakes, this sugar-free chocolate shot sauce, my water, and then coffee and my multivitamins. And sadly, I don't have any more collagen tablets. I need to get some. And 8 grams of strawberries as well. Before I actually sit down and eat my breakfast, hello everybody. I'm going to do a bit of a video today, a bit of just come along with me for the day, and then later we're going to have a little chat about something that I'm going to do, a challenge I'm going to do. Now, let's go and eat breakfast, and then we have got a long run today because it's Sunday. So I think we're going to go for the 15k run again. So fingers crossed, and fingers crossed this time I don't get loads of blisters. Right, let's go and have our breakfast. Hi everyone, right, we've eaten. So I'm just going to take pre-workout before my run. I've just Vaselined up. Now, Vaseline my feet. Basically, I don't know what's wrong, like, after about 10k, anything after 10k, I just keep getting massive blisters on like the arch of your feet. So someone told me to put Vaseline on. So I've put Vaseline on the arches and it feels a bit weird, a bit slippery at the minute. A bit like my feet's peed. It's weird, like wet. I don't know. Hopefully it works because I feel like that's the thing at the minute. Which, 1 minute. I feel like that's the thing at the minute which is kind of holding me back. This year I did say I want to do half a marathon, but if I can't get my feet sorted, then... Which I'm sure I will. Like, people run marathons, 100 miles and stuff like that. So I'm sure I'll be able to. Just need to find what works, because I don't really want to just jump straight into buying new trainers. So we'll try the Vaseline, and then we'll also maybe try some tape if not next time. Maybe some different socks, and then the last kind of thing we'll be buying some new trainers. But fingers crossed, because I actually love my trainers and they cost quite a bit too. And I did do the 15k last time. It was just really painful towards the end, so I kept stopping and being like, Lizzie, come on, just a little bit further. So obviously that slowed me down, and then it made it not like enjoyable. Like, I run because I find it enjoyable, and when your feet are hurting, it's not enjoyable. And then afterwards, you struggle to wear shoes for the rest of the day, or even walking on them afterwards, because it's not enjoyable. So fingers crossed the Vaseline works. Can't really run with this, it's not going to fit in my belt. I need like a smaller lip sole size one just in case I need to top up, but fingers crossed, I will report after and let you know. But let's get geared up. I've got my gels, I've got 2 gels. I have to put in a big bit in my wallet though. Random stuff. Like, I swear to God, when you're a mum, you will find the most randomest things in the most randomest places. So it doesn't even surprise me anymore. They're going to have to go in there on my phone. My phone's going to fit, it should fit. So yeah, later on, I will sit down with you guys and I will fill you in on the challenge. And yeah, I'll say we're doing 75 hard, guys. We are doing 75 hard. I'll talk to you more about that in a bit. So now, let's stop procrastinating, finish this drink, and let's get going. It's about 10 to 8, so aim set off at 8, and then I feel like it's not really disrupting the rest of my day. Before I go as well, I'm wearing my Yorkshire Wildlife Park 5K Illuminations t-shirt, and oh my god, it was such an experience. It was literally like running in a dream. Basically what it is the kind of Yorkshire Wildlife Park, the zoo, they have it once a year in January, so after all the Christmas lights and stuff like that. And it's just massive things that light up. So the run was at night, which normally I never run at night. Obviously running on my own is not that safe. But it was a run at night time, so it's pitch black and all the illuminations were up. Literally, it was just like running through a dream. But anyway, now I'm going to stop talking, drink this, and off we go. What a fail, guys. What a fail. I did a 7 mile. So I didn't make the 15k that I wanted. But my foot, oh my god. I could feel it hurting earlier than I did last time. But try not to dwell on it too much. I just need to try and find something that works. I didn't want to push myself too hard because next week I've got like a 10k, like a race. So if I have a massive blister, I'm never going to be able to do that. But Super Tom's here with the children to save my feet the rest of the journey. Right, I will check in with you guys in a bit. Right guys, so this is like, it's not breakfast, mid-morning snacks. So we've both got omelettes. I know they don't technically look like omelettes anymore because they've all split, but Tom's got 5 eggs and some ham, and I've got 2 eggs and some ham. Then I've got my protein cold coffee. Tom's got a nice fancy warm one, and then that's my creatine, guys. So for me, protein-wise, there is 20 on that plate and then 20 there. So 40 in total. So let's eat this and let's get ready for the day. Feeling a bit like an Adidas kind of girl today. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. So we are wearing shorts and my night trainers, Adidas tee, Adidas hat. And for some reason, hair is wanting to flick out everywhere. So we're actually going to walk Oscar to my mother-in-law's house, have Sunday dinner, come back and then chill in the garden, I think. I feel like I'm going to probably regret wearing a hat. Flat hat head. Flat hat head? Flat hat hair. But I think it looks quite cute. And I feel a bit matchy-matchy, so that is what we're wearing. Let's wake up Tommy. Let's go take Oscar for a walk, and then let's go and have a yummy Sunday dinner. I love Sunday dinner. And I probably eat far too much, but heck, we did a long one today, so. Right, let's go and get at it. The sunshine, let the sun shine, baby. Absolutely crackers. What do you think, Amelia? There's a wasp?
There. There's a wasp.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, everyone, there's a wasp.
Like, you know, these are the cutest shoes you have ever seen in your life. Oh my god.
I saw a wasp out here. What? I saw a wasp out here. These guys will check.
Crocs. It's okay. Crocs with socks. We're rocking this. Whoa, Tommy. Wait, put your other one on. Whoa.
I'm gonna watch Nanny's iPad.
Do you not like them?
What?
We're not a fan. So, this is everything I'd usually take to work. And obviously chicken sandwich, but at the minute that's cooling down. So I've got 80 gram of blueberries and raspberries, 80 gram of each. And then a tin of tuna, and I just add a bit of vinegar and a bit of mayo, like it's a lighter than light mayo. And then I've just chopped up some cucumber and tomatoes. Now, I normally put the cucumber on my sandwich. However, I do it like this because you never know if I'm hungry mid-morning. I could just have this. 2 Snacker Jacks, and then this hot chocolate because it's still cold at the minute. So if I do fancy a hot chocolate, I mean, it's only 40 calories, it's not a lot. But I'll take the whole thing in with me in case I want to share or anybody else wants some. And then I don't tend to normally have this, but this is like a backup. So if I feel like I'm really hungry, rather than going in the cupboard and getting some biscuits, I can have that. And this is totally a show me you're a mum without telling me kind of moment. These are the Tupperwares we're rocking, guys. There we go. This is real life. Mum 2.0. Good evening, everybody. I say evening, like 5:15, but it is wind down time basically for us. The kids have had a bath, they've had the tea. We are nearly approaching bedtime. No, I'm joking. Well, there's a little bit of truth. But anyway, I know I probably haven't really vlogged much today. But basically this afternoon after Sunday dinner, we just walked back home and then had quite a nice time just on the garden. Just playing, enjoying the sun. Went in, had tea, baths and all that. So this evening really left. I've got a bit of ironing. Got to kind of prepare the drinks for tomorrow, get the clothes out for tomorrow as well in the little piles that I do. And then tomorrow will be day 1 of 75 hard. I am going to do it, guys. I am going to do it. So just to recap, it is no alcohol for 75 days. Read 10 pages of a self-improvement book. So of a non-fiction self-improvement kind of book, which I already read anyway. I just got to make sure to read 10 pages a day. You need to drink a gallon of water, so about 3.5 litres of water a day. Now, I think that's the biggest thing for me with it only being water. I'm not really like a water fan. So when I take like my creatine and my BCAAs, I'm going to have to make sure rather than putting that in like say my drink for the day, that needs to be in its own drink in the morning, and that doesn't count towards the gallon. So I think that's where I'm going to struggle a bit, because I'm not really like a water fan. But we will try. It's meant to be hard, because otherwise why would it be called 75 hard? Another one is 2 45-minute workouts a day. So again, that first one inside I tend to get done every day anyway. Whether that be a HIIT workout, it can be whatever, but it's got to be a 45-minute workout, and then the second 45-minute workout, or both, at least one has to be outdoors. Now, I feel like on the days that I'm not at work, that's easy. On a weekend, that's easy. We'll go for a walk or I'll do a longer run outside. It's that Monday to Wednesday. I need to make sure I do some sort of workout outside. And not necessarily can that be a dog walk. And again, you're going to have to rejig it. The weather this week has been quite good, but then when it rains one time. So 2 45-minute workouts, one at least has to be outdoors. And there has to be a bit of a gap between them. You can't just do 45 minutes and 45 minutes straight after one another. It's got to be a gap in between. Sticking to a diet plan. So my diet plan simply is just hitting a gram of protein per pound of weight. And obviously on 75 hard as well, another rule, which I think I forgot to mention last time, was every day you need to take a progress picture. I'm not going to be sharing my progress picture every single day, because honestly you're not going to notice a difference. I'm not going to be sharing my weight every day. I will be keeping a log for myself, so maybe at the end I can do a bit of a reel with it all. But honestly, from day to day, that is going to fluctuate. Sometimes it'll go up, sometimes it'll go down. You've got water weight, obviously if you're during your period, you're going to bloat a bit and all that. So It's not going to just keep going down. It will be like this, but the overall trend should be going down. So progress picture every day and weight, but then this will also help me tailor my protein. So at the beginning of 75 hard, say I'm 145 pounds, that's 145 grams of protein. If towards the end I manage to get down to 140, 142 pounds, then that's only 142 grams of protein. So that will help me make sure I tailor what I'm having so it is exactly a gram per pound of body weight. So, and I think that is all the rules, I'm sure it is. If not, I'll insert it here now anyway. But that is what we're doing, guys. Basically, I've been thinking about it for ages. And I'm like, do I not? Will it be too hard? But I just think, you know what? We are going on holiday so soon. We are going on holiday. Like, kind of the back end of May. And I just think, you know what? Just do it. I'm not a massive, like, alcohol fan anyway. It's 75 days in the scheme of things. The whole year is 365 days. Sure, I can manage 75 days. Just push myself. See, it can be that little push. We haven't been on holiday in ages. And honestly, we are so excited for going on this holiday. It's the first holiday of a family of 5. It looks a really nice hotel. And the past previous years, like one of them I was pregnant and it was quite like a high-risk pregnancy. And then the year after, obviously, Tommy was only born in the July, so it was all the busyness of like an under 1, whereas this year I think we're ready for it, ready for the first holiday of family 5, and we are so looking forward to it. So what motivation is that, like having the end being holiday? Obviously, I know I've spoke before about fitness journeys. There is no goal point there is no kind of goalpost at the end. I'm saying this because this is an actual challenge. I am not going to probably live my life after this drinking 100% 3.5 litres of water a day. Just water. I'm not, because I tell you now, that is one thing I'm going to miss. And as soon as this 75 days is over, I'm going to enjoy having dilute juice to make sure I can get in those 2-3 litres a day. Reading the 10 pages. I like to read a book every day, but sometimes, busy life, you can't get the exact 10. So there will be snippets of this which I carry on, but that's why I'm saying like the end goal is the holiday, because this is a challenge. You have end goals. A fitness journey, making it a lifestyle, then there is no end goals because you will just move that goalpost. So anyway, so hopefully I'm looking at doing a reel a day. Some might be better than others if I'm going to do that. And I'll be putting that on my Instagram. So I would love for you to go and follow me on that. Obviously, I can update my story and you can see bits and bobs there. And also, I'm going to be doing them as a YouTube short. So if you're not already, can you click that subscribe button, guys? Stay with me on this journey. I would love to see in the comments if you've done 75 hard or if you're thinking about challenging yourself. Because literally yesterday was International Women's Day. And I saw a quote and it said something along the lines that we should always learn from each other's successes and support each other's successes and let that be inspiration to inspire us rather than all this jealous, negative kind of energy. Do you know what I mean? Life is too short. You've got to be positive. You need to support each other. You need to make the most of it. So as women, that is what we need to do. Put those cat claws away, support each other, make the best life for ourselves, what we can. On the other front, blister. Tom's got me a proper blister plaster. You're probably not going to want to see it, but it has stopped. It's not hurting, and I'm glad, to be fair. I know I said 15, but I stopped at 11. I asked Tom to come and pick me up, and I'm glad. Like, my mentality sometimes can make me feel like, oh, that's a fail. But I think it took the bigger person to think, no, you've got a race next week. I say race, not like I'm going to come first or second. But you've got a 10k next weekend, which I'm doing with a friend. You really don't want to like mess that up. Stop now before the blister gets worse. It will recover quicker. I have bought some insoles and some like tape. The Vaseline didn't really work. So the insoles and tape, we'll try that because the last protocol I want is the trainers. So I will let you know how that goes. But yeah, I think basically, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Tomorrow, 75 hard starts. Yeah, if you made it to the end of this vlog, thank you very much. And I will see you on the other side tomorrow when we start this challenge. Boom! I don't know why I did that. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, I would really appreciate it if you could comment, like, and subscribe.
You melt the ice behind my stone cold eyes. I turn to ashes, but only just sometimes. Inhale your smoke, but you still